Hell no. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a great team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Ole Miss Rebels. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Rebels will put it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So LSU's offense will have the first possession of the game. Last season, the Rebels missed opportunity after opportunity to deliver the knockout blow, a game that they never trailed until the final play when Garrett Nussmeier threw an overtime touchdown pass and set Tiger Stadium into pandemonium.
And one of the things I remember most about that game, David, was just how
damn, boy, how you get hurt on the first fucking play?
Their defense and the pass rush was enormous in that game. They had 6 sacks. That's going to be a big factor for them again. In this one, David, trying to disrupt the quarterback's rhythm.
And you know what every hotty-toddy fan remembers? That this game kept them out of the playoffs. So there's even more passion for this rivalry because they cost them something a year ago. Time to get some payback today.
Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to throw it to Nussmeier.
You bitch.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the inconstation.
They booted away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will take the field for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup fight like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. You're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are 2 of the best in the entire country.
Get down off your bed.
He's out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad results. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the shotgun now, here's an inside kick. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved. And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but. Charges of clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
Man, I love what Reese says.
Are you okay?
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. And both these schools, obviously, so closely connected. Games are usually really, really good. A ton of talent on the field. Big bragging rights.
What did you do? How did you fall down?
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field.
You tripped on the rug?
Speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down. down for a big loss.
They punted away on 4th down.
Huh? Good shit. Hold on. Is that the same place you heard at Amy's?
No, it was right here.
Oh.
It was on this way, but farther away. But more than nine, 7 miles. 9 miles. Can you buy? Can you buy 10? Because I accidentally left this guy out, little Johnny. I accidentally left little Johnny out.
Huh?
I accidentally left little Johnny out. Dad, did Mom say that I can have my TV back?
I don't think so. You can ask her to be sure, but I don't think she did.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Picked off. What a play to set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake, get the 23.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive backs, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run to the right. It's a seam wide open. And gang tackling on this dude.
As long as you don't watch nothing you're not supposed to be watching.
You ain't getting by all these guys.
Yeah, in a minute. Let me finish playing my game.
Line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, explodes through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Good timing on the quick out.
What are you doing?
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game.
I don't know. Your mom took your remote. Ask her where she put it. If it's up here or not.
One-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. There's still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the run, it's Jackson. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run. I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal. But great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Bitch! Get the fuck out of here.
Missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw it, Simmons. Escapes the sack. The short hands, it's Lee. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
The defense was not fooled. 3rd and 1 situation, everybody in the stadium expecting run. The offense trying to get a little cute, trying to take a shot, and it blows up in their face. Nice job by the defense.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. To the ground with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Well, it's plays like that that will help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Period. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Snags it quickly on the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Rebels want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. The most mind-boggling stat from last season is an Ole Miss trailed for a grand total of 2 minutes all year long and somehow lost 3 games and missed the playoff.
Yeah, it was incredible, but it was a great year. You saw the line of scrimmages for Ole Miss really take over. Offense and defensive lines, that was the strength of their team. It allowed them to thrive, to win more games, to be more dominant. Palmer reloading a lot of guys in those new spots, including the quarterback.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic guys that get after the quarterback, LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin them deep. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Got the back over the middle. He's loose. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. In an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys he just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship and get him off to the NFL.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Shakes off the defender. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
And
Why is Durham not in the fucking game?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
quick completion on the out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television sets. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Bitch!
Intercepted for the 11th time. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best.
Oh, out of space.
That motherfucker stepped out of goddamn bounds.
And catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage.
Now we'll be able to stop him because it's fucking right before goddamn halftime.
Back to pass, it's Simmons. Oh, after him. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Cal. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. And it's no good. He missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move and chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. It's a running room. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. The Rebels heading quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They're trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones.
And that defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, it just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him.
Where the fuck is my running back?
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job.
And he still ain't in the goddamn game.
Coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm. Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and he picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
That's caught. It's Perry. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. How about this?
What the fuck he ain't gonna go?
The 1st down line.
What a game. No, it be pussy.
Why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Gets it out fast.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive play.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum going. We know they've got the goods. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spot.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
The lost yardage leaves them with second and 11. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it slips just inside that right upright. All tied up here in the fourth quarter.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the fourth quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lacey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking for a man, it's Simmons. Fires downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you're seeing on both sides, really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Bitch, catch the fucking ball.
The completion just missed it.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. They'll ride the hot hand.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Stops for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Nussmeier. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Another
get the fuck on, man.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look.
Doo-doo.
3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Big time kick right there, right? 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through and take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Lacey. And the returner will be brought down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Out of the gun, the inside get. Works his way ahead for 3.
God damn, hurt.
18.
You celebrated for your ass hurt.
Last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires to the big fella. He's really
God damn, is everybody gonna get fucking hurt?
Just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Oh my Jesus. Y'all ain't gonna give me no motherfucking plays. Just add some pressure. Shit.
The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
The kick is on its way. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. They'll run the screen.
Man, get the fuck on, man.
A lot of help, short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Man, I did not throw it to that dude, man. What the fuck?
What a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive.
Yo! Okay.
A huge stand by this defense.
Ball game.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage.
Y'all gonna make me use a fucking timeout?
And that's why it puts a lot of
Oh,
pressure
ass
on
shit
offense,
right
even
there.
because, you know, if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
The give as they work on that clock. This junior making his
Goddamn, man.
making the stop after a short
They ain't
game.
got no fucking
Looks as if we have
timeout.
an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Man, they're so hard, they gonna stop the fucking clock. This bitch ain't got no goddamn timeouts.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Finds his man.
Why you fall on the fucking ground for?
2 yards short of a first down.
Demanded the defense need the stop. Great job getting the third down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The Magnolia Bowl goes to LSU as the Tigers take care of Ole Miss. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side takes every wretched breath the other one sucks into their bleeding lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, it's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. Fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple of games stars. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Weak bitch. I don't need no quarterback, no way, or wide receiver. Where the hell this motherfucker at? Yeah. Good job, buddy. And that bitch got 2 motherfucking 5 stars. Shit. God damn. Look at that bitch. What'd you do? Why'd you take your Band-Aid off?
It feels.
Why am I not logged in? How the fuck did I even get logged out?
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, David Holligan, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gamecocks will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So LSU's offense will be first on the attack. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have?
Yeah, see? You do like, oh, Shimon, oh, Shimon. Listen, here's the thing. When he's not complaining, he's trying to sell you stuff. I got this thing about this dude, this guy that go to Africa to find their wife, just like come to America. It's the opposite. How y'all let's play. This is the last comes down to the greatest players. You got to, you just got to give it up to Brown, man. Grand slams. Eyes on Vernon Moles through you. Schwarber. And in the center field, headed towards the wall. Center, and he did. Schwarber's in the outside. Tied at 3. In the game, NL has rallied in the swing. Look at the Chaphouse. Takes the lead for believe it. Schwarber, bases loaded. We're down by one to Los Angeles Angels, one of the worst teams in baseball. And you are the All-Star MVP for a reason. You are the guy that came back with a clear bat over Pete Alonso. Well, guess what makes it better? The Mets are about to lose again. The Mets downfall needs to be studied, and Kyle Schwarber needs to open this up. Do we? Please, just get us at least one run. Imagine a grand slam after that insane All-Star game. After winning All-Star MVP, it's a grand slam against the Angels. One of the best teams out there, please. Schwarber, we pay you the big bucks. You were elite forever now, please. And you're Bryce Harper next. You have to get this guy this day. If you give Schwarber pitch it's going to make you regret. Or you're Bryce Harper, who's going to win MVP this year overall. He just left the meatball in the middle of the plate. He actually just left the meatball in the middle of the plate. Schwarber, please, I am begging you. Schwarber, please. Give him the same pitch. I dare you to give that pitch one more time. Go ahead, give him that pitch one more time, see what happens. I don't think I'll Grant slowly. Schwarber, give him one pitch there. Over here. Right here. Oh, that's deep. Oh, that's really deep. Oh, that's out there. Oh, it's gone. The thing was so deep. We should have great. Schwarber should have grand slam. Give him MVP. Give him MVP the entire season. He's better than Tani. He's better than Taylor Suzuki. He's better than Aaron Judge. This is incredible. Kyle Schwarber is a Philly for life. No, pay the man. Actually, pay. Schwarber, bases loaded. We're down. With hundreds of Philadelphia gets a pinch hit, 2-run shot. The Phillies lead 7-2. You're like the Donald Trump. Okay. I'm in. Are you hearing aid for that? American strike. Continues. Chelsea for the pitch to you later. Second straight start. Continues.
Guys, one on each side. When they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
We talk about creating big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Guys, we talk about games that just somehow get away from you. I don't think there was a better example last year than that classic between LSU and South Carolina, which the Gamecocks did every single turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. When Ryan Kelly arrived here in 2022, LSU had suffered a very quick fall from the grace of that national championship season, but he is a proven program builder.
And then this program dipping into the transfer portal, you saw so many pieces there in place a year ago, and they could score some points, but, you know, making this a complete team bomb, I think Nussmeier and the offense has a chance to really thrive. Can the defense stay with it? Because that will determine how great this season can be.
Especially in the secondary. That's a place
Catch the fucking ball.
Years here recently. This used to be
God
considered
damn.
So Nussmeier, you expect to put up points. If he plays at a high level week in, week out, no question LSU is going to be tough to beat.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him hit him?
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And the Gamecocks get enough to move the chains.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Under fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd-and-long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football and they're able to make a tackle.
The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. All the way back to the 15. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And David,
he's loose on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down instances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Got some room into the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Indiana is going to get it done for the win. It's a shame it might have been a little closer than Hoosiers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30. And he gets it up to the 36.
bullshit.
It'll be a 1st down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Now, Lenora Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. And you better look out, college football.
The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Makes that one
Oh, my
big.
God.
Finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. 5 now for Shane Beamer at South Carolina. The Gamecocks coming off their best season since 2013. Now the question is, what's a realistic ceiling?
And I think getting to that 10-win mark. Last year they had 9 wins, but the offense took it.
There he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy.
Oh my God, really?
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything. I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter. And QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking. But these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Turning on the Jets. There he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got a man, it's Anderson. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and pushing coverage. For the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. He's got his man across the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate enough to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And what you talk about with offense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
That's caught. It's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Got the quick pass. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds of...
Got enough space. And they'll finish the
second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score.
Back to our left in the home. Continues to have an unbelievable season. Continues to stay in the top 5. Schroeder exit stage late on a change-up. It's 34th. And just like that, 2-0 Phillies. Stopped in the field. Castellanos knocks one out. It's 13th, and the celebration continues. 4-0 Phillies. Third home run of the night. Castellanos struck out last time, and he got a plethora of signs. Castellanos lost the first pitch.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner goes down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
There's no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Pulls it in. It's Harper. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself on the drop. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Just a great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line. Sneaky little devils. What do? Make it look like pass, sneak in the run, catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Right back to the well. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Calls his own number. He's brought down at the 6th of the defense, feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, South Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. He'll get a fresh set down. Stops at the 31-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intensely for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on the ground.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again.
Throw the fucking ball.
On that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there like that.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just check downs or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical. And he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the second level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in his backfield.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll immediately call timeout. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast to come away with it.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and backs have told a story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of stunts. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. LSU ready to boot it away and open the second half. He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Got it in the middle, it's Harbor. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Soft spot in the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back open in the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now because of the pass completion. It's 1st and goal.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Looking to get it in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Pucks it out of the air. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he missed it. No good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the change after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man in the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Durham. Picks up the 1st down. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Safe completion on the screen.
What the
and it's
fuck?
pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
On those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Serious.
It was a pass interference, huh?
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. He'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Going to swing it on second down. On target to the left. The Gamecocks are in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Unleashes one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
On third and long, he's going to have to run loose downfield. Makes the grab. It's Brown. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Right on the money. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
LSU with the first and 10 here. They'll give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Going for the marker on the ground. LSU will get a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Second down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. They just keep firing. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with first and goal because of great third down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get this
touchdown, Tiger. They move on top here in the fourth. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams came into today. They show you the very latest. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive onslaught. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. They'll stop him short on third down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Quickly to the tight end.
No, man, the fuck out of here.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire.
Who are you throwing the fucking ball to?
Well, they're trying to get the big fella in the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lets it fly. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Nice.
Down after a solid return. And down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Can I finish the game?
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new
They like what time it was. Carl, you need to go take your melatonin and get ready for bed. Go take your melatonin so you can get ready for bed. Your TV needs to get ready to turn off.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now second down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. You know, 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Oh.
They'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the bluebirds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to know if...
Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Tie game. Touchdown Gamecocks. The defense putting points on the board.
It's the one thing the head coach challenges his team with, guys. Late in games in the fourth quarter, tie ball game. Who's going to step up and make a play? That guy did right there. Picking it off, taking it to the house.
The AT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw me on the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit.
I guess.
Use my timeouts.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going up top here late in the game.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
What thing?
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Got it set up on the outside. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to for the
And the fuck out of here.
Tonight, it's an interception. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Now, who is that?
I don't know nothing about what you're talking about.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset. But to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out and
What?
came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good.
I don't know what you're talking about, son, as far as the...
Candy